All right, all right, all right. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. If you didn't know who I am, my name is Seventh Joy Boy. I am a New Orleans Saints fan, and I am doing a mock draft for the Saints on the recent news of Derek Carr may be missing the season. Sorry, I'm a little congested. Excuse me, give me 1 second. All right. So Derek Carr's injury may have him out for the whole entire season. Uh, Not knowing what may occur. Maybe the Saints go for Shador, maybe they don't. But hey, we're only like what, a couple of weeks away from the draft, right? So why not just make a mock draft and have some fun and let us do some random mocks and trying to figure out what the Saints are going to do, trying to anticipate their movements and whatnot. Uh, yeah. But I honestly, even though for me, if Derek Carr is not playing for the season, yeah, I'm drafting Ashton Genty still in the first round. Like overall, he's the best prospect that I can get in that uh uh low draft area. I mean, I probably could get Shador, but I mean, if I'm wearing the character, not the character, but the player who made the most impact on their team. I mean, obviously, if Shador is not playing, uh, I don't think Colorado is going to do anything. I think Colorado is not going to do anything at all. Shador is that team. Um, but I do say the same thing for Ashton Genty. But Ashton Genty for me, it's like he runs into the same role. Well, not the same role, but I'm saying like it's like the same thing that you saw from Kendre Miller. Kendre Miller was the offense for TCU. That's why TCU went so far and won the games that they won because of Kendre Miller. But you got a running back that can do that for you pretty much all set, right? But in NFL, Kendre has not panned out really. I think that's because they didn't have a coaching staff until now. I think Kellen Moore is confident, smart, and I think he probably would go for a quarterback. And Shador mimics his personality to me, and that's why I say like, yeah, Kendre Moore, wow, Moore is Kyle Moore is personality and confidence that I saw when he was in interviews and how the way he presented himself, it gives me saying, I know what I'm doing, I'm good at what I do, trust me what I do. And Shador, I know what I'm doing, I'm really good at what I do. Screw everybody else. Perfect timing too. Okay. So in that sense, reality, yeah, I will say Kyle Moore will draft Shador Sanders in the first round. I ain't Kyle Moore. What I'm looking at, I might trade out if I can't get Ashton Genty because I don't want that wide receiver from Arizona. I probably will go Jaden Higgins. I really like Jaden Higgins. That's watching some of his. I mean, the only things I can watch is his highlight tapes, really. So I can only like really focus on how the way he sinks his hips, how the way he moves his footwork, his footwork, his hands placement, how the way does he show up on the route of when the ball is going into his direction, or is he? I mean, he's really, 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 really good at being very savvy. Like the guy shows late hands. He shows late hands, good catch over the shoulder, which is so tough to do. I mean, it is catching the ball, looking over your shoulder, like legit. This guy is pretty much about to become Neo doing the Matrix and catches the ball. And I'm like, yeah, that's tough to do, bro. That is tough to do, and he's doing it excellent. Like it's nothing to him. Like Like guys who could look at the ball that's in the air that's like, you know, a moon ball and come down with it, like how they could track it. I was like it's I ain't gonna say he's like Randy Moss, because obviously the skills is not Randy Moss at all whatsoever. But the tracking though, how Randy Moss tracks the ball, how the way he looks for the how he way he looks for it, and he just gets it. It kind of the tracking that Jaden Higgins does reminds me of Randy Moss a little bit. I say he's Randy Moss. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the tracking ability reminds me of Randy. That's why I say he's a really, really, really good wide receiver. But let's not talk about it. Let's draft about it. Let's see what happens. Obviously, wow, Travis Hunter went to Titans. Okay, okay. And Membu, ah man, I knew Membu was gonna go. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. All right, Josh Dobbs. They want to give me Josh Dobbs? Oh no 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 no. No. Okay. What? Didn't they just draft one Walter Nolan? Jonathan, they know we need a D tackle. Boy, you telling me you gonna give me your hold on. Washington. Uh Let me minimize that real quick. Boy, I got Ashton Jesse right here. I got Ashton Jesse right here. I got Mason Graham right here. I got Will Campbell right here. I got Kelvin Banks right here. Boy, I got Terrell McMillan. I got James Pierce right here. I got Matthew Gold right here. Uh, I got Tyler Ward right here. You know what? You know what? We have a total of what? Well, we got 9 picks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait. I didn't see the 26. Hold on. My bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The only problem is we don't have a fifth rounder. So will I pass on Ashton Genty just to get more picks? They're gonna give me oh hold on. And now we need a guard. Pick 25. We get pick 25. A round 5 and 3 seventh round picks, plus their first round pick and their second round pick. That's a good offer too. Previous offer. Jonathan Allen. So I like this trade better. Plus I get a player. I get fifth round pick, 3 7th round picks. I don't really care for the 7th round picks that much. But dang, I don't know, man. Like drafted Ashton Genty. Boy, you crazy. Drafted Ashton Genty. Dang. Yep, they got they Mason Graham. That defense gonna be nasty over there. Don't care. I'm getting Ashton Genty. I don't care. I want Ashton Genty. Dang. All right, let me see if I can trade with. See if I can trade with the. Oh, can I make a trade? Make a trade. Oh, select team. Chiefs. 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 Where's the Chiefs? Chiefs. Where are the Chiefs? Where are the Chiefs? Where are the Eagles? Oh my God. What the freak? What? What happened to the Chiefs? What's going on? No. Oh, I can't trade with them. Oh, it's too late. It was too late. I couldn't find him. Terrell McMillan fell out of the first round, like I thought. They said no. We're drafting Tyler Warren. Jaden Higgins went. All right, here we go. Here we go. Because I know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna give me a second round. Hmm. So gonna give me a D tackle. TJ's next offer. Take by give me that is a crazy. That's a crazy god doggone offer for the Falcons. The Falcons about to give me a first round pick for a second rounder. That's a crazy guy. They pretty much trying to say this guy's worth a first round pick. I would take that just to screw with them. I'm like, yeah. Go ahead. You go ahead and take that. Because I don't believe in y'all. But this one, I'm getting a second rounder for sure. I'm getting another third rounder. So I get three picks in the third round. So I'm at like 71, go up 10. I got 81, then 93. You know, a good spot in the third round. But that's like I'm probably going like strictly defense. That's but 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 my guys are already here. Now I got Ashton Genty in my first round. First round, got Ashton Genty. Missed out on Tyler Warren. I didn't really want to get Tyler Warren anyway. Let me see. I already got Ashton Genty, so happy with that one. I can go with Mecca Ibuka, Trey Harris. Nah, it's second round, bro. You can't go. I mean, I can. Freak I'm talking about because we don't got a wide receiver. I think our defense is way better than it is. Our offense, I don't think it's way better than it is because I think it's lacking on talent. I think our offense is lacking on talent. So we have a hole at safety. We got a hole. Well, we don't got a hole at D tackle. I'm just trying to free up Brian Barisi. Oh, this is a tough one. I really like Kenneth Grant, but dang, I'll be crazy not to go ahead and draft this guy. I'll be crazy not to draft Nick. MU, it would be crazy not to draft Nick. The safety for South Carolina, ran a 4.38, brother. Gee, man. But all his athletic scores are great. 100% a tackler. Like he's a tack. Oh, if I could get Kenneth Grant, I could trade up and get Kenneth Grant. I will. If I'm drafting Nick. I want to. How do I? I can't pause the draft. My boy's gone. My boy is gone. The wide receivers are going. Kenneth Grant went to God. Yeah, he is worth a first rounder. They still hit. They screw you, Falcons. Screw y'all, bro. Screw y'all, man. Oh, I knew I should invest in the defensive line. I should have invested into the defensive line, bro. I should have invested in the defensive line. I should have invested in the defensive line. I should have. I should have. And then Tyleek Williams went. Oh, that's such a bad. It's not a bad pick for safety because of the talent is there and it shows on field. But Kenneth Grant and Tyleek Williams, those are like needs that we need on the defensive line. Now I'm not making any trades. Now I'm definitely not making any trades. Definitely not. Oh, they got Holden Finney. That's smart. Nick Knowles gone. He's gone. Jalen Royals gone. Ah, yep, yep, yep. That's the only way I was gonna make a trade to get Jalen Miro. Get Jalen Miro is the only way I was gonna make a trade. Oh, fine. I'm gonna say Walker. Three-star recruit. A D tackle. I think we might went a little bit too big though at D tackle. I see his tape too. Walker. I seen him. He's kind of like he stands up. I mean, he's 6'7", so I mean, he got a hell of a reach though. He got a hell of a reach, so it's whatever. So this is me staying put. We got the quarterbacks though. Will Howard, Hall, McCord, or whatever. Riley Leonard. Shoot, I might just be building around Spencer Rattler. I really might just be building around Spencer Rattler for sure. I might just build around Spencer Rattler since I don't. I mean, the only quarterback I like is Riley Leonard. right here. Riley Leonard is the only one that I like. I saw that combine. I loved what I saw. I really loved what I saw with Riley Leonard. Now, what are we looking for? Not really looking for wide receiver. Oh, we should look for a wide receiver though. Shit. Dang. Dang. We do need to look for we need I want to mess with the line a little bit more though. Maybe later on in the draft. I should have accepted that trade. That way I could have more picks. Should have accepted that trade. I should like but it's Ashton Genty. Ashton Genty though. They Alexander. Look for a linebacker. Let's go to edge. Some of these guys I saw. I think no, yeah. I think I saw his tape. I'm not sure. I know I saw this guy, and I think he was like 240 something pounds. Oh no, he was 250. Oh. What was his 40? What's his 10-yard split? 10-yard split. Where's his 10-yard split at? They normally put a 10-yard split when he's doing a 40. Whatever. 4.7. That's not bad. He's 6'1", 254. He was slower, got bigger hands. 32 length arms, 27 on the bench press. I know I saw both of them. The one I like the most, and the person that I know I would pick at edge is from Syracuse, and here he is, Diggs. This guy, this guy, this guy, for sure, for sure. He could put his hand on the ground or he could stand up for sure. I seen it. He pretty good. He's pretty good. Got a nice 10-yard split too. I don't know why he ain't going higher. That's what I want to know. I don't know why he's not going higher. How you say his name? Fidel Diggs, D lineman slash edge. Dude's a beast. He's like he's. I saw his tape. I said he was almost as fast as James Pierce. I think he might be stronger. He might be stronger. He like I said, there's a lot of guys on defense here. There's a lot of defensive guys here. But let's go O line. Or we could find a wide receiver. But the big wide receiver that you want might not get him. Might not get him. 'Cause I was really hoping that Ole Miss wide receiver was going to be there at 3. He was gone, so I took the D tackle instead. Because all right, we could wait on wide receiver. Yeah, we could wait on wide receivers. Let's go to O line. I don't think we could wait on edge. I don't think we could wait on edge. Ah, it's tough. It's tough. Let's see. I could pass. I could go this whole draft without drafting the corner. I could go this whole draft without drafting the corner. So let me just X out corner because I already got my safety. If I'm going third round, I'm picking that dude because I loved his tape, his physicality, his attacking, how he attacked. I loved it. I'm drafting. Yeah, I'm going to get my wide receiver too. I'm about to get my wide receiver too, but he might be a wide receiver 3. I'm about to get 2 wide receivers actually. Yeah, I could probably get 2 wide receivers. Let them do what they want because I already got the top 3 guys that I wanted. The good athletic score, 2 of the guys with the best athletic score, a D tackle, which I could want to free up Brian Barisi, an edge guy. Really like, I really liked his tape. I really like. He was relentless and ruthless. Really liked his tape. What you got here? No Cowboys. I'm not taking that. Not taking that. Bucks. Not taking that either. Bengals. Not taking that. All right. I have a chance to get 2 wide receivers actually. If I got a chance to get 2 wide receivers, I'm about to do it. Potential by potential. It's going by potential. Dang, they already took him too. I really wasn't bugging off of that one. Actually, I'm not really bugging off of that one. I could have gotten him, but I really like this dude's tape. And Xavier Williams, I say I will use him like Alvin Kamara. Have him in the backfield and put him in the slot. Work like that. Work on his hands in the backfield. You're gonna be going against linebackers, brother. We'll have you go against linebackers. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. I don't think I'm gonna go tight end. I don't think I'm gonna go tight end. Yeesh. Still didn't get my guard either. Oh, yep, no question. I ain't questioning that one. I ain't questioning that one. I will miss on the wide receiver. I will miss on the wide receiver then. Yeah, I'll miss on the wide receiver. Tony Holton. Yeah, I'll miss. I'll miss on wide receiver. Big time. I'll take a big time miss. I'll take a big time miss because I know that he's still there. Nick Nash still there too. Can I get him at the 6? I don't know if I can give him at the 6. I don't know if I can give him at 6. I don't know if I can give him at 6. I don't know if I can give him at 6. I got Nick Nash, or I'm going to get Dante Thornton. Dante Thornton is just a deep threat. Deep threat like Rashid Shaheed, but like more of in VS. That works too. That works too. All you gotta do is throw it right in front of him. If he's not going to out jump his competition, just throw the ball right there in front of him. They already took Nick Nash. They need okay. Who took Nick Nash? Okay, who took Nick Nash? God dog it. God dog it. Wow, I still got another wide receiver on the board because no one's touching Isaac Tesla. Okay, all right, okay. It's either Dante Thornton or Isaac Tesla. If anything, then I probably will pass on Dante Thornton to take Isaac Tesla because Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave, Brandon Cooks are already your deep threats, right? What do I got here for a possession wide receiver? Nothing. Oh well, I mean Xavier Williams, but Xavier Williams is not going to be like he is. He is potential wise to be a number one wide receiver, or he could be a complete bust. Dante Thornton probably could be the best deep threat in the whole entire draft. Like the whole entire draft, like he could be the best deep threat in the whole entire draft. Like if you can't stop him going deep, then it's over for y'all. Uh, Screw you, Bucks. Y'all took my wide receiver and Falcons. Both of y'all. Why y'all not get out of here? Ew. Y'all dusty. Get out of here. Y'all dusty. All right. So I got Dante Thornton Jr., the best deep threat guy in the draft. Legit. Or I could go for another possession wide receiver that that could actually like just go beyond what I mean, he could go beyond. This is another guy with great athleticism. Um, and he got the hand size too. Boy, I might have to take Isaac Tesla over my boy Dante Thornton because I already got three deep threats in this game. Another potential deep threat with Xavier Williams, but he's like all around. Like you could go. I I like to I like the guys in the short and intermediate levels more because those are the levels that I like to attack. I would like my quarterback to attack in. I don't want you to go deep every time because I want the defense to stay off the field. Our defense wise, that we could have time to recover, uh, strategize, and whatever else have you on the sidelines. But I want my defense to have time because I want to play defensive football on my offense. So if I want to dink and dunk the ball down the field, which that's why I wanted to have Jalen Miro because I can easily just say, hey, bro, if that pass ain't there, you could easily run for that first down. Or, I mean, we could design plays up for you and Alvin Kamara. And then you get good. Yeah, I gotta take Isaac Tesla. I like him more than Dante Thornton. If Dante Thornton had this is the problem I have with Dante. This is the problem I have with my boy. He's 6'5", 205 pounds, right? Runs a flat 4.3. I'm about to talk myself into accepting this guy. For Baltimore, 6'5", hands is 9'5". It's not bad, not bad hands. Uh, Great. Vertical is what I have a problem with. His vertical is what I have a problem with. His broad, his 10-yard split. His arm length is okay. Yeah, this everything else right here is okay besides a 30 vert. He's 6'5". He only I mean like well, I mean, you don't really need a jump, but in the NFL might need you to jump, bro, because speed is everywhere in the NFL. He's only 22 years old. Yeah, he gonna be 22 years old for until like November. Hey, let me look at Isaac Tesla, bro, because I'm close to drafting Isaac Tesla. Bigger body, runs a 4.3, 4.3, 6'4", 214 pounds. Isaac Tesla is testing out the freaking gym. Plus, he jumped a 39 bench press, broad shuttle. Our arms is way more small. What? 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 I didn't think his arms were that short. Dante Thornton arms like, oh, there's barely a difference. Barely a difference. Barely a difference. The only difference that I see is stronger, heat all the way around. Tall, hand, big size hands, has a good amount of speed. Freaking 4.43. God. Bench press. He has some strength. Shuttle the cones. I guess he drops his hip a little. He's athletic. He's athletic. There's nothing else to say about Isaac Tesla. I'm in love with two wide receivers. Oh man. Oh, I'm drafting Isaac Tesla. God dog it. I'm drafting Isaac Tesla. I'm drafting Isaac Tesla. I don't care about anybody else. I'm looking at wide receivers for the Saints. And if you don't get a quarterback this draft, this is how I'm going to build for Spencer Rattler. So oh, he doesn't need to always throw the ball down the field, 50 yards down the field, whatever. Even though I mean he can, but his size at the height he is, he's like 6 foot tall. Yeah, he could throw the ball downfield. He has a great arm for Spencer Rattler, but you want him to fight. I want him to play in intermediate and short game because I want him to play offensive, defensive football. Well, defensive, offensive football. Your main goal is to keep the defense safe and off the field. And when you did that long enough, and the defense come out there, we got points on the board or whatnot. Our guys are fresh and ready to attack continuously. That is why I would like. The reason why our defense was so bad because we could not keep the offense on the field for the majority of the time because we did not have a run game. This is why Ashton Genty was the biggest need for the Saints in this draft. The draft for the New Orleans Saints, the biggest need for them is a running back. So you get there's three running backs that the Saints need. Actually, there's four. And I will show. These are not the guys. These are like home run hitters, I guess. I'm not sure how. Yeah, these are not the guys. These are not the guys. They're probably gone. Oh, Kyle Mungai right here. Okay. Uh, didn't know he was 5'8" and 211 pounds. I want to go a little bit bigger. Um, I mean, even though I draft Ashton Genty, and Ashton Genty is like, you know, 211 pounds. He's 5'8" too, but it's Ashton Genty. It's Ashton Genty. There's no question. I got Ashton Genty because it's Ashton freaking Genty, and he proven to be great. But anyway, the running backs that I think the Saints should probably look at are, yes, Ashton Genty. Um, the other guys are gone. It's like what's his name? He's from Ohio State. Not the Henderson guy, the other guy, Jenkins, or whatever his name. Him, Quentin Junkins, I think his name is. Uh, who is the other guy? Something Johnson. He's not here. So yeah, those guys are not going to be here. But those are the running backs that I say the Saints are going to need in their offense because they need this run game to have the defense off the field. Or you get yourself possession wide receivers that can hold on to the ball. And they need to be big body. And we succeededly gotten one big body, and we're about to get Isaac Tesla, who is another big body. And that's in the 6th round. That's a good ass pick for me. Let's see who we got for O line. I didn't really look at this dude's profile. I saw him. I drafted him last time. I was like, oh shoot, I didn't know nothing about this guy. But yeah, he ran a 5.3. Okay, okay, I mess with it. I like it. Okay, yeah, nothing wrong with that. I put him at yeah, he's a tackle. I like my tackles small, not big. I like my tackles small and be able to move, like 300 pounds, and probably like yeah, with this length or higher hands, I don't mind a 5.30 or lower. So that's how I like my offensive lineman, athletic and able to move side to side. I think he can move side to side. All right, let me look at edge again. There's nobody else that I want unless I'm going for tight end. He from Iowa. He's definitely receiving tight end because I know they was throwing the ball over there. I believe they were throwing the ball over there. Ah, yep. So yeah, got my boy. Got one of my boys. It don't matter. One of them. One of them. One of my boys is coming over here to New Orleans. Either it's gonna be Dante Thornton or it's gonna be Isaac Tesla. And Isaac Tesla meets the frame and body work that we need. We got two guys with that frame of body work. Couldn't get Jaden Higgins. Okay, fine. I got two more guys that could go ahead and put eight behinds on the field. David John Williams, who to me is a way bigger version of Alvin Kamara, even though like y'all gotta look at his production at TCU. Like if y'all looked at how he plays in TCU, it's like he's the wide receiver version of Alvin Kamara. And Alvin Kamara is the running back version of him. But the difference is this guy can run up the middle of the field. He can run up the middle. And I seen it going against D tackles, breaking tackles against D tackles. Boy. I don't know. I don't know how you not like to have this guy in the backfield being your new Brandon. I'm about to say Brandon Dawkins, but Brandon Jacobs. Yeah, let's 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 get these guys back in the NFL again. Stop making them wide receivers because if they're not good at wide receivers, they're not good at wide receivers. But if you got a good running back or a all-purpose back, which he is an all-purpose back. Xavier Willis is an all-purpose back. He's not just a wide receiver, all-purpose, all-purpose. Isaac Tesla, wide receiver. No question. No question. I don't need to have him in the backfield. I don't need to make him have any kind of special touches for him. This guy can play immediately in your offense, especially the Saints offense, which I would love to have him there. What is me? Me? Oh, it's not me. Okay. So the CPU trying to figure James out too. It's like, God no. All right, so what we got here? All right, so 7th round picks. Uh, gonna go tight end. Six foot six, 260 pounds, senior. Yeah, yada. Small hands, slow, no vert. Almost messed up. I don't. I want a tight end too. Oh, I'm going to draft this guy. This dude. Is that what was his? Was he one of the captains on the team? Okay, hands. Okay, speed. Vertical is okay. Uh, not for my wide receivers. Not even for a tight end, really. I mean, tight. Oh, okay, well, you know what? Let me change that. Vertical is okay for tight end. Shuttle and ain't no sideline player. Straightforward. A bull. Oh, I got another guy here. I got another guy here. This dude. This this dude right here. Oop, this, what the, why stop doing that? Are y'all taking the tight ends now? What the freak is going on here? Why? I did not want to see this guy. Ah, I don't want to see this guy. Not the guy I'm looking for. This guy. Both of them from Alabama. Huh? Slower too. Oh, dang it. Sorry. Well, we might not get a tight end at all. We might not get a tight end in this draft at all. Might just go try to get me a corner. I see that USC dude. 6 foot 191 pounds, 24 years old, ran 4.56, 31 arms, 37. Bro. Ooh. Broad jump is only at 36. Why is this broad jump bad? A run of 4.6 for a corner is not 4.56 for a corner ain't bad. It's not bad because if you're in zone, it don't matter. If you're in zone, it don't matter. He is a corner, right? Yep, he's a corner. What about him? Nope. I don't want a 5'10" corner. For some reason, when I looked at him, I thought Sauce Gardner. I thought Sauce Gardner when I looked at this dude. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why. But I'm drafting. For some reason, something just tells me to draft this guy. Oh, what? What? No, he's not going anywhere. You're getting drafted, buddy. You're getting drafted. You're getting drafted. We got ourselves a safety. We already got a safety, so I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have got Shiloh. I saw Shiloh. I was like, take the shot. Is that Shiloh? Take the shot. All right, so boom. Ashton Genty, Dick and Worry, yeah, yeah. I think that's how you say Dion Walker, Danny Walker. I still can't say his first name. Fidel Diggs, Savion Williams, Emmy Jones, Isaac Tesla, boy, and then Shiloh Sanders. Shiloh is legit a good safety. I don't know why people don't think he is, but Shiloh is legit a good safety. Really good safety. And really, he should be a third round pick safety or a second round pick safety. For him to drop that far is crazy to whatever. Let me go ahead and finish this. I wanna get this guy corner. There we go. I don't do that. I don't say that. Y'all guys already saw it, so I ain't say. Save. I don't know. Draft wall, just me. Post on draft wall. All right, sure. Okay. I'll give it. I don't really do this. Oop. Oh, wait, no, 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 no. Oh, all right, I logged into my Twitter. Well, I knew how to log into my Twitter. Probably just I don't know. It's like a 52-minute long video, so I don't know. I'll probably send it to somebody. I don't know. I don't know. But I like this drive. I like these picks like Ashton Genty, Nick Rory, Danny Walker, Fidel Diggs, Xavier Williams, Jones. Can move. We can move. You can either have him as your guard, or you can have him as your tackle. But you just want we need depth. Need depth at that offensive line though. Offensive defensive line. So we didn't really do too much with the line, but we did do a lot with the secondary, wise safety, well, corner safety and safety. We got one running back, D tackle, D line slash edge, two wide receivers, and an offensive tackle. I like it because players that I was in love with, I got Ashton Genty, Nick Rory, and Fidel Diggs, along with Isaac Tesla. Players that I liked, Davion Williams, Danny Walker, and Shiloh. And guys I don't know nothing about, Brandon Adams and Amari Jones. I saw LSU, I was like, might as well. That's it. I just saw LSU, might as well. I drafted him before, and I was like, I'm still gonna draft you again every time I see you. If I'm get you in like the fourth round or third round, I'm drafting this guy every time. I don't know why. I'm gonna draft him. Not even just because he's LSU. It really is because of the profile. It's really because of the profile. Uh, I like the arms. I like the hand size. I don't mind his 40, his height, and the weight. All that I like. That's it. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. Third round or fourth round, I'm drafting you. If anything, he young too. He like 21 years old. Damn. Uh, yeah. I really wanted him. This is the player I love right here, but can't get him. Knew I wasn't gonna be able to get him or him. I love these two. If I had a chance, if Ashley Jesse wasn't around, yeah, my first round pick would have been an offensive lineman if Ashley Jesse wasn't there. And this guy too. So these are the what was it? Four, one, two, three. He's the fourth. But these love this guy. Really like this guy. Really like this guy. So that's how I felt. I really like this guy. I really like this guy. Like this guy. Like that guy. That's it. Just understand the difference in the octaves in someone's voice when they talked about somebody. Probably one of my favorite offensive linemen in this draft. Very this guy very technical, smooth. I saw how he moved his combine. He's so smooth, so smooth. And this guy, come on, he was actually like my number one to go uh into New Orleans. Then I changed it up and it was like he could be number one to go to New Orleans. And then if they miss him, then they have a chance to get him. If they miss him, they have a chance to get him. If they miss him, this is your chance. This is the guy. This guy. I'm not sure if that's his number or is. You know what's crazy? This whole entire time, I thought this was a defensive lineman. So look how this dude looks. This is healthy. This is a healthy human being right here, and a specimen at that. He's strong. He's strong. But yeah, this guy, Ember Emery Jones Jr. Definitely a good pick. And he's 21, got nothing but time to grow. He has nothing but time to grow. And he's just going to get better and better. And I believe in him. Uh, oh, that's why. And who else? Yeah, I like this draft. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Shiloh though. I think for him to be drafted in the seventh round is like, wow, that's crazy. Because it was him and Travis Hunter that made the defense not really respectable, but it's like, okay, well, you don't want to mess up and you going to get picked off by Shiloh. You're going to get picked off by Travis Hunter. Like, you going to be on your piece of cues. The boys, like, Shiloh is a head hunter. Well, I don't even not say he's a head hunter because in the NFL, that's considered bad. He's a hitter. Let's put it like that. He will hit you. He will hit you going across that middle of the field like you fool. How dare you enter my domain? Watch how it expands. I'm gonna crush you in it. That that's Shiloh. Shiloh is a dog. Dog. Dog in a human being's body. It's a monster. He's an animal. He will destroy you across the middle. That's how I say Shiloh in the New Orleans Saints defense is gonna make it a little bit more scarier. Uh Brandon Adams. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw that 6'2", 182 pounds, senior, was in Atlanta. Anybody that's like, I'll say in Atlanta, Jacksonville, well, Florida in general, and Louisiana have some good athletes. I think more so in Louisiana and Florida. No, 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 you can say Atlanta too. So yeah, they got athletes in Atlanta, Florida, and Louisiana. For the Falcons and the Saints to be bad in the NFL, it's kind of crazy because, like, bro, y'all got all the talent that's in y'all facility, like that's in y'all like home state. What are y'all doing? That's how I look at it. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all have all that talent. All the talent is in y'all home. Y'all have it. Let's just talk about news. That vertical is kind of, it's kind of, that vertical is, you could out jump him, but I don't think you're gonna be able to out position him if he's in the zone coverage. If he's in man to man, I think it's gonna be a little bit way more tougher. But if he's in zone, he's using his eyes to read and react. Nah, I believe in him. A lot of batted passes probably. So interceptions he only had two. What in the what career wise at 66? I don't understand what this is. Like, let's just tell me what he did in this is telling me what he did. Oh, interception yards. I didn't read that right. So I guess he only had two interceptions, two pass defended. Probably was getting cooked a lot. Probably was running into, I don't know what UCF does, like man or zone match, whatever. I believe in the kid. If I didn't, I wouldn't draft him. That's what I was saying. Like we don't you draft to believe in somebody. You don't draft just like, hey, you're there. I just didn't know nothing about him, but I believe in you. Definitely believe in Shiloh. Yeah, I'm just rambling on. I like the selection. I really like the selection. If I'm building, if I'm building Spencer Rattler, if I'm building for Spencer Rattler, this is how I'll build for Spencer Rattler. This is exactly how I'll build for Spencer Rattler because since he's a 6 foot tall guy, his eyes need to be his window to victory, right? So to make to make the matter to make the window bigger for you, get him bigger receivers. Like Rashid Shaheed is not Rashid Shaheed is not I don't know how to explain. Rashid Shaheed is like the only kind of big receiver that you got on your team right now. He's like 6 foot two, 6 foot one, and Chris Olave is like 6 foot one or 6 foot even. Get the 6 foot 5 guys, 6 foot 4 guys, get them in the building. And if you get them in the building, I guarantee you're gonna see Spencer Rattler probably destroy some defenses once if he's working in Kellen Moore's offense. If he's the quarterback working in Kellen Moore's offense. But if you get a quarterback, let's say like Shador Sanders, who's like 6 foot 2 or 6 foot 3, wherever, yeah, the window gets bigger when you're taller because you can see over the offensive line. You can't see over the offensive line, it gets a little bit tougher, right? So how you go ahead and counter that? He can't see over the offensive line too well, but if you got bigger receivers, you might be able to see them downfield better. So it might be intermediate to deep ball game with New Orleans Saints, or it goes short game to intermediate game. That's a game. That's the game that I want the Saints to work on. The short intermediate game, be a dink and dunk team, keep the defense off the field, keep the opponent's defense on the field, effectively executing your plays in the run game, passing game, and everything's good. I know everybody likes the high flying team within the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, let's throw the ball down the field to Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave. They deep threats. Why not? We got Brandon Cooks now too. Why not throw down? Why not throw down the field? Right. If you want to win games, that deep ball will come. All right. But in the meantime, you're playing a stamina game. I need to tire out this defense to get the deep ball working. I need to have these safeties to come down to get the deep ball working. It don't matter if you have Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave, Brandon Cooks. You can have Randy Moss on your god doggone team. If you cannot get the run game going, the deep ball will not be effective because all they're going to do is stand back. Yeah, you have to dink and dunk all over the field, but if you can't execute there, we ain't gonna worry about you when you going down the field because we already down there. Baby boy, go ahead. It's a pick. But it's not when you get them tired, right? I was because I used to wrestle, right? I used to be a wrestler. Wrestled in Windsor High. That's in Connecticut. So, well, I had to learn through my years of wrestling because I just started wrestling when I was in high school, and that's in the ninth grade. I didn't know nothing, right? But afterwards, when you have certain amount of years underneath your belt, you get to realizing it's not just technique. It's not just about speed. It's not a. It's not about all the physical attributes. It's about how long you can last in the match and make the least amount of mistakes to come away with a win. That is in almost any sport. But when you get guys that have the technique, the speed, the power, it gets, yeah, it's tougher because now you're going to get someone with talent. But it's a stamina game. I have to outlast you. And then if I outlast you, I'm going to beat you. That's it. That's the game you have to play. And from what I'm seeing, how I draft, that's the game I was playing. Ashton Genty is your focal point in this offense. I might not want to draft him. You might want to go quarterback, but he will be the focal point of your offense if you do draft him. Nick Rory, that's what I just said. You got speed. Guy got talent. It's just talent, power, speed, all the way around, all the way around. Perfect. He could be a first round pick, honestly. Could be a late first round pick, but I doubt that the Eagles or Chiefs will do that. I mean, I wouldn't doubt the Eagles, actually. I doubt the Chiefs will. I think the Chiefs will probably go Jada Higgins if they have a chance, they will probably go Jada Higgins. Or Tyler Warren, whoever. Danny Walker. I'm just gonna call him D1. It's a legit D1 Walker. I was gonna call him D1 Walker because I'm not even D1 Walker. I can't tell. This is an A or an N. I was gonna call him D1 Walker, D Ain Walker, D Ain Walker, or D1 Walker, whatever two. I saw how tall he was. Is what's the problem I had? Being 6'7", the weight is fine. The hands and reach is fine. It's just the height. I don't want the guards or centers to get underneath him because they're just gonna push him back. Cause you seen that with Brandon Brees too. Like he's not that tall, but how the way he attacks, he like kind of stands up, and he's going like what he's trying to do is like what we talk about in the run game. We're not talking about in the pass game. In the pass game, Brian Brees is phenomenal. He's probably like your best pass rusher on this team. The second guy be Chase Young, but they can't. I don't think they need more time to work with each other. But Brian Brees, uh, phenomenal at the pass rush. Run is okay, not great. He really fooled me with his speed though, because the boy is faster than I thought. Um, and I'm gonna just call you D1 Walker. D1 Walker. Um, just didn't like how tall he was. Everything else was kind of fine with me. And the only reason why I didn't like it is because I feel like if you get him in double teams, he's not gonna move the he's gonna move. Like Brian Brees, he gets moved off of double teams. I know why people say I want Mason Graham because he doesn't get moved off of double teams, but you need a guy that could crash the line. And the only one that I know, the only two defensive tackles that I know as line crashers were Tyleek Williams and Kenneth Grant. These guys attack the offensive line, and then if they do that's their job. Their job is to attack the offensive line, and then they're standing up still. They're going for the quarterback. It's over. Like, but their main job is to destroy the offensive line, to give the chances to the defensive ends and whatnot. This is how you play D tackle. It is an unforgiving position. Actually, it's unforgiving. It's not a sexy position. Let's say it like that. Unless you get like yourself a Aaron Donald or Jalen Carter, George Davis. Even though George Davis is legit the line crusher on that team, well, he doesn't really need to be because you got Jalen Carter. Double teams barely work when it gets him too, so it doesn't really matter. But when you have a, Kenneth Grant, he makes Mason Graham better because he's a line crusher. But he's also even better. He's better than that because he could also attack the quarterback as well. That's why I always have Mason Graham. I mean, not Mason Graham, but Kenneth Grant above Mason Graham because that's the guy that crushes the line. Mason Graham is not. It's not the guy that crushes the line. Yeah, he gets in double teams here and there, and everybody's like, "Well, yeah, Mason Graham was the one who was getting double teamed more than Kenneth Grant." But who was more effective against the double team is what I'm saying. And when I looked at it, Kenneth Grant was more effective against double team than Mason Graham was. Yeah, Mason Graham didn't move off line too much. He may be in the running back's way to stop the run because he has two blockers there. But on some of them, you see like some of the linemen on the offense made some bad choices though. And sometimes you see Mason Graham could be out of this play if this lineman held the block a little bit longer, or if this lineman attacked quicker. Mason Graham is out of this play in a double team. I actually gotta show. I gotta show it. I gotta show it because I don't think people are gonna believe what I'm saying unless they see it. I got to find the videos. And this is why I say Kenneth Grant is better than Mason Graham, but that doesn't mean neither one of them are first round picks. That is what I'm not saying. You can take a shot on either one of them. I just like Kenneth Grant more than Mason Graham, but I like Ashton Jeanty more than all of them. I like that guy over all of them. This is a mutant. You got potentially production wise, he's a mutant, and physically mutant, 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 ruthless aggression, mutant, uh, normal. I don't know if you could call him a mutant or normal, but he's on the borderline of probably above average guy that I see. And regular, but hit you in the mouth. He will hit you in your mouth. Hard hitter. Let's put it like that. Hard hitter, regular. Could be a mutant. I know he's a mutant. I know he's a mutant. Ruthless, mutant. You come on. Come on. What else? What else do y'all need, bro? If this works out, this is how you gonna build around Spencer Rattler. If not, then find something else. Yeah, you got a lot of choices here, New Orleans. Got a lot of choices. All right. Peace out. If y'all enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Name is Seventh Joy Boy, and I appreciate y'all.